Last one.
All right, fellas, obviously senior night. You guys playing your last games. Just kind of what are your thoughts? You know, obviously ending things with the big win that you really needed heading into conference tournament time.
I think it was a great win. We needed one, obviously. And what better time to get rolling than now with tournament play coming up?
Mike, I know you've been battling through injury. You know, you came back not too long ago. Would you say this was your best game since you came back from getting hurt?
I'm not sure, but I'm happy we won. I'm not worried about me personally. I know I'm going like battling things, but I'm just trying to contribute to winning. So that's all I care about.
CJ, how would you describe that 7-point stretch that helped you get to 1,000 career points?
It was a 7-point stretch?
Yeah, 7 points. 7 points, 2 assists, 1 steal.
Oh, wow.
In a minute. Yeah.
In a minute. I can't even explain it really. I was just trying to make sure, we secured this win. You know, it was a much needed win. I kind of kept forgetting it was senior night until when guys got subbed out and the crowd would start cheering. So, I was really just locked in. And then when I scored it, I didn't even know that was 1,000. I don't know. I kept getting reminded, throughout the game. So, shoot the ball. And I was going to just let it come to me. So when I scored it, I was like, oh. Like, everybody was like, yeah, it's 1,000. I was just like, oh, finally got it.
You got more basketball ahead of you, but what has it meant to you to be a part of UCF this season?
It was big. Playing under Johnny Dawkins, it's been real fun. It's been special to play for him in this program. I learned so much from him and the coaching staff and being around the players. I just learned so much. And I'm really thankful because not a lot of people can experience something like this.
How do you think your game has changed or grown?
Good question.
Coach Dawkins?
Playing under Coach Dawkins, just more so the confidence that he puts in the players. Everyone, he speaks. It's just like you want to rally behind him, and he just gives me so much confidence. I feel like I can run through a wall. So him just instilling that confidence in me, do whatever, anything on the court. And then he just teach me little tricks and trades. Some pro stuff he's kind of teach me.
What about you, Mike?
Same thing. Mainly confidence, just being confident in yourself. That's the biggest thing that I got, honestly, just the confidence part. But it's been a blessing.
We talked to Taylor before you guys came in. He said the biggest thing in his mind for you guys to get that big a win tonight was the defense. You had a block, Mike. You had some steals there. I think 5 steals, CJ. Like, for what you guys do to put that together, to have such a good defensive effort this afternoon.
Well, we just have each other's backs, really. We all rotate. We have our defensive principles and we just stick to it. We feel like we kind of got away from it throughout the season. But now we feel like we've been getting back to it. So just having each other's backs and just playing hard, like I said, sticking to the principles and just giving it your all. We have our strength is in our numbers, so we don't take rest when we're on the court. We play our hardest, and the next man comes in and just keeps it going.
Got to follow up with that too. You mentioned having each other's back during that 7-point stretch, and yes, it was for 1 minute. I know you don't remember all of it too, but while you're on your back, you see Taylor running up. Take me through giving him that assist in that time too. Like, what was that play like?
Well, I didn't want to dive on the floor. I hope Coach Dawkins doesn't see this. I didn't really want to dive on the floor, but I wound up getting the ball, and I'm looking around, and they didn't jump on me, shockingly. So I'm just looking around, and I just see Taylor Hendricks running down the middle like this, and I'm just like, oh, he's probably going to dunk it. But he wants to get in the bucket, yeah.
CJ, I know you still got some games left, but what's been your favorite moment of this season here at UCF?
Probably has to be tonight now. It was Florida State. It probably has to be tonight now. Just being with the guys and having everybody ride around, and my family coming out to see me play, being around the seniors, getting a good W, being around the crowd. So I would say this one for sure.
What about you, Mike? Favorite moment thus far?
I would have to say tonight. It was. I'm not gonna say I was like too emotional, but it kind of came over me, like the senior night feeling. This our last time. My family being here, their family being here. It was just a new experience. This was my favorite one.
Is it kind of bittersweet or sad? This is it for you. I mean, you have no more eligibility, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
So this is done with you with college basketball. Are you excited for the future? Or what's next for Michael Durr? At least once this season's over with.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like, I'm obviously professional basketball, but I want to take this season as far as we can take it. You know what I'm saying? We had to start the season out. We had big goals for ourselves, so we still trying to complete those goals.
When you've had the kind of tough losses you've had throughout the season, what can you do with that now as you get into a conference tournament? You know, what do you learn from those moments of adversity?
What do you learn from them? Well, you gotta learn from your mistakes. We've been in close games all year, so I think we've grown from them. You know, a lot of new guys, you know, coming together, playing new roles, and guys being in and out. So I feel like that was just a battle in itself. So coming to all these close games and, you know, not pulling all of them out and pulling some of them out. So I mean, I feel like it's just preparing us for the playoffs. You know, our whole season has been playoffs. If you think about it, I don't think no one has been in as much close games as we have.
Yeah.
So
Coach Dawkins has at times described it as being a bit disjointed this season because of the absence of certain guys. Has it felt like that to you? Disjointed?
I feel like it, yeah. But you know, it's just all the great teams find a way to win no matter what's going on. So that's been our approach, or that's what we've been trying to do. But it's definitely been weird. You know, throughout the whole season we had someone out. Like someone was always out. Now I think everyone's back, right? We don't have no injuries right now.
yeah,
So
everybody's back.
just trying to take it from here.
So what can the conference tournament look like for you guys?
Championship.
Is this team a championship team?
Yes.
We can do anything as long as we have each other's backs and we play hard. You know, our coaches believe in us 100%, and you know, stay healthy, and we just stick to the game plan. I don't think there's nothing we can't do.
Does today kind of display what can be done when you guys are all healthy, all together on the court, and sticking to that game plan?
It's a glimpse. It's a glimpse. But playoff basketball is very fun. So, you know, us as leaders and having new guys around, you know, we'll be able to help them through it. But playoff basketball is fun. There's nothing like it. So, we're ready to keep proving ourselves.
How would you describe how you've seen Taylor Hendricks grow and mature throughout the season?
I mean, he's been a freak of nature all year. So, I mean, Taylor Hendricks he's a great kid who's just
Great kid.
yeah. It's not much to really say, but it's like he's a great kid who's just green, who just keeps wanting to learn and get better. So, you can definitely see his maturity. You know, him becoming more poised. He does, you know. In the beginning of the year, I remember he didn't get the ball. He'll kind of trying to like, you know, he try to get to it now. He'll just come up and be like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that, you know. So, I definitely seen his maturity.
All right, all good?
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys.
Good luck, guys.
Playoffs.
Damn.
You think Coach let me sit out of practice? I didn't say that.
Is he right there?
All right, cool. I don't want to run.